What's his name? What's his name? Who?
81.
What's your name, too? I don't. He's 74. What's 81's? What a time. And they win.
Yeah.
And they win. That rocket scientist and what they were doing out there, and obviously he got celebrated, and the moment of Kevin O'Connell and the rest of the team saying, hey, when he gets in here, let's let him hear it for what he did. They're trying to welcome him as they should. But what he was doing with that Arizona Cardinals team beginning of the season, it was like, hey, if Kyler can get in there and play good football, this season isn't just going to be complete crop for the Arizona Cardinals. But Kyler back is good news for everybody. What should we be thinking about tonight, Shefty? What should we, Chargers, Jets, what should we be keeping in mind as we make our decisions here?
A few things here that are interesting to me. You have the Chargers putting Josh Palmer on IR and Jalen Guyton's getting activated. So they're missing Mike Williams now. They're missing Josh Palmer. And in what typically happens here with the Chargers, as the season goes, they just start losing people. Like it happens every year with this team. I don't know why it is, but it is. The Jets, in my mind, have a real opportunity here to take another step to where they want to go because every team in their division lost this weekend. The Dolphins lost, the Patriots lost, the Bills lost. So the Jets could be the only AFC East team to win. And I just think every time something like that happens, it gives your friend, my ball-washing friend here, one more piece of evidence to try to come back the upcoming season, right? Like every time the Jets win and make it that much more palatable and that much more favorable to come back in the postseason, that's got to give that guy that much more inspiration to come back, which everybody would love to see him do, by the way. And so I think you'll see a lot of Breece Hall tonight. It's his team. Garrett Wilson, time to step up. Dwayne Brown, they didn't bring back, so they're still kind of making do on that offensive line. But should be a fun matchup tonight.
Do you still have his number?
I was told to lose it, right?
Yeah. And if you had to delete it off there, because that text message that came through. Could you fathom, though, Shefty? I mean, not being able to text him, which is going to be a heartbreaker, certainly. But could you imagine they stay in it and he comes back and then they, you know what I mean? Like, what would be?
That's the goal. I think everybody is drawing hope and inspiration off that. Whether it happens or not, we'll see. Right?
And then what would be success there? Win a playoff game? 2 playoff? What would be you think they're thinking Super Bowl? He comes back, we go to the Super Bowl.
I don't even think people are thinking like that. I mean, maybe some people are. I just think the idea of him coming back and having a chance to do whatever it is that they're going to do, because he comes back and plays, what was it, the 4 plays in the Monday Night Opener. So nobody ever got to see any of this. And everybody would like to see some of this. So if somehow, some way, he can make it back, let's see what they can do. Like, that's the fun, exciting part about it. And I'm sure that's what has to fuel him, and that's what has to give this team hope. And like I said, if they win tonight on a weekend when nobody else in the division wins, that's just one step closer to where they want to go. And their schedule, the second half is favorable. So everybody would love to see the guy come back. I don't know if he'd have as much time to do your show anymore, but hey, we'd all love to see him come back and see what he can do on the football field.
Back-to-back MVP seasons, same conversations we're having today. These days, he was able to accomplish. But you need to add water to that towel if you're going to really wash those balls. But you did a fantastic job.
I got it right here. Back to washing the balls. Back to washing the balls.
Shefty, we appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Schefter. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I thought you said bowls at the beginning.
Took me a second. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is this Schefter actually do it? I love this.
Great gimmick.
Awesome.
Great gimmick.
Yeah.
I'll be excited to hear the response, now.
Oh, there will be.
Has all gone. There certainly will be.
And Bobby Carpenter's response. You think he's going to take too lightly to gimmicks on this show that aren't his?
Yeah, you're right. I cannot wait to see his college football top 5 this week, top 6 this week. College football was epic.
Yeah, so good.
He just talked about Joe Shane and everybody being out at the Michael Penix, Caleb Williams battle. We were lucky enough to go alongside all those primetime games. LSU, Alabama.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Banger.
Where we went to Charlotte, Tulsa.
Yeah,
that was overtime.
Yep.
I mean, there was a lot of good games. That was fun.
That was fun.
That was a good, too many commercials.
For sure.
Reese is really good at what he does.
Love Reese Davis.
Yeah, he's the man.
Hey, we would like to tell Reese Davis, thank you.
Thank you, Reese. Love you, Reese.
And for all those that watch alongside of us on Saturday night, thank you too. That was a brand new concept that got thrown together. I mean, we really thought it out.
Yeah.
You know
Months
what I mean?
ago.
That's the thing about us is we really think things out. Didn't even know it was possible. Old Fosse goes Red Zone Saturday, right? And it's like, is that even possible? Yeah. Then yes. And it's like, all right, now we have to figure out how to make it work. Reese Davis was the perfect person because he has all the information all the time about everything. And then also he can host, guide, play-by-play, and knows where the hell we're going. He was phenomenal, I will say. So thank you to Reese. Can't thank you enough. But also to Ben Ward, Dish, and everybody back at ESPN that was in the truck. They're the ones that were like finding things. And then we have CBS reach out to us in the middle of that and say, you guys got a little bit too quick to LSU, Alabama, or whatever. Be excited to see what the contract actually reads to what's too quick in whose eyes if we ever do that again in the future. But like great work by everybody. And boys, obviously, you guys crushed it. Ty, you brought 3 of your friends alongside of you. Con Man, you're on top of it all. You make a big-time 3 for people to win. Tone Diggs on all the odds except for that one that we started with. Kind of put you had a little diversity early, and then you powered through it. Adversity early, and you powered through it. And D, but like the way you're able to get shit talked to you while making a point that we know you don't believe and continuing to go through it is second to none. But it was a fun night. It
was fun. We got great games. That always makes the experience better. Got great games. The setup, Zito and the boys who set the setup was sick. The shots from the setup, I mean, everything was dope. I got a lot of great feedback on the internet too, which is I didn't see a lot of.
That's not normal. That's not normal with anything these days. But a lot of commercials. We agree. We agree.
Gotta fix that.
Knew it was going to be an issue early, but didn't sell it as a red zone until 4 days beforehand. Right. So that's going to be something hopefully for the future.